Welcome to part 6 of a mega series where we talk about 7 different finance and accounting qualifications that are recognized in India and overseas to help you make the final decision, a well-informed decision about what should you choose for your career path. So far, we've covered ACCA, CA, CFA, CMA, and CPA, and today we're going to be covering the 6th one, FRM, Financial Risk Management, done by the GARP body, the Global Association of Risk Professionals. Now, if this is the first time I'm visiting our channel, then please click subscribe. And as always, if you found any value in the video, give us a thumbs up. Also, across the video, I am going to be posting 3 questions, which if answered correctly in the comment section by you, we will choose one of y'all and provide this program for free. The details, of course, will be shared based on the winner, based on who we reach out to, and the details will be discussed then. With that, let's get started. What is FRM? First of all, I've made multiple videos, so please have a look about it. They'll keep coming in the contact cards above. But long and short of it is exactly what it sounds like. It's all about financial risk. So think about it. Your CA or ACCA is everything to do with finance or accounts. Your CFA is a specialization within finance. And your FRM is a super specialization within finance. So we have one of our top faculty, Mr. Aman Singhania. He is the Vice President of Products at National Stock Exchange. He is a CFA plus FRM. And he's the one who suggested that there are technicalities that are taught in FRM, which even CFAs don't learn. And there are models and statistical analysis which FRM teaches us, which even CFA or other MBA in finances do not. So FRM definitely has its place in learning about financial risk. Like I mentioned, the body which hosts this, GARP, is a US-based body. It has offices here in India. Of course, we are in touch with them, giving us the advantage of getting to know the most updated or relevant information for FRM to share with all of y'all. Now, with that introduction, let me get into the eligibility. Are you eligible for FRM? Simple answer is, if you've completed your grade 12, yes, you are eligible for FRM. Remember, in FRM, you have to complete your exam, which I'll be talking about in a bit. After 12, you need 2 years of work experience relevant to this role, and you need to be a graduate to complete your FRM completely. So, if you are just within your college and you're not too sure of what to study, FRM might be a great stepping stone for you to start working in the field of financial risk. Now, what is the academic structure like? Well, as you can see on the screen, FRM is split into 2 parts, Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 has 4 subjects, Part 2 has 6 subjects, and it's all about financial risk. It involves operational risk, financial analysis. It also takes you from the basics of financial statement analysis, where you learn the 0 to 1 of anything in the field of accounts or finance. So academically, it's quite a detailed, holistic program. You take on an average 1 year to complete. You can do 6 months for Part 1 and 6 months for Part 2. And the exams are held every May, August, and November. These are what we call the exam windows. On an average, we've seen across the globe, around 5 out of 10 people clearing the exams. Whereas obviously, because at Zell, you have the right ecosystem, you have the right infrastructure, you have the right faculty members, we have a slightly higher passing rate. We have around 8 out of 10 people landing up clearing our exams. Question number 1. What are the number of questions in the FRM Part 1 and Part 2 exams? Pause and write the answer in the comments below. Finally, when it comes to the paper pattern, these are computer-based exams, all digital, all MCQ-based, no negative marking. So for students, any reason if you feel this is an advantage, which, disclaimer, I always tell students not to fall for it. Having multiple choice questions is not really always easier than having to type down or solve sums. But if you are one of those, then FRM is once again a great option for you. Next, let me talk about the scope, the value of FRM in India and overseas. Point number 1, CRO, Chief Risk Officer, is becoming something which is extremely important in this world of digital financing, where fintech is growing, where cybersecurity is growing, and most problematically, the risk of digital finance is growing. So CROs, Chief Risk Officers, are the number 1 option for people who study FRM. You can, of course, get into risk advisory, risk management, financial analysis. And then at the end of the day, there are multiple roles that an FRM student can go through. Question number 2. What is the full form of the body that conducts the FRM exams? But yeah, these are the more common ones. The salary package ranges anywhere from 5 to 8 lakhs as a fresher, assuming you've completed your exam and you had the relevant work experience to be called an FRM member. Next comes the kind of companies, right? So, of course, you have the Big Four, you have companies like CRISIL, you have banks like HDFC, Kotak, and you have internationally companies like JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. All these companies recognize and hire FRMs. Question number 3. What are the exam windows? Which months can I give the FRM exam in across the world? Pause, please once again answer the question in the comments. Lastly, when it comes to the fee structure, this is the best part about this program. It's probably the lowest, one of the lowest cost, highest ROI driven programs. You can complete FRM totally within a year in less than 2 lakhs. And this includes everything, your training fees, your study material, your registration fees, your exam fees, everything that might be hidden. I'm telling you all a rupee amount which you all should think of. And that also, you don't have to think of all of it at once. You pay as you actually clear these exams with respect to the body fees. And if you can get a salary package of even a 5 lakh after that, which is hopefully a conservative number for most of you, you make up for the entire cost of the program in less than 6 months. So with that, guys, I hope that you have clarity on what this course is. Please let us know if we've missed anything. And as always, leave in the comments if there's anything more we can add for you.